Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday morning market webcast. Okay, so if you haven't had a chance to check out the evening webcast, take a look at it. What we were talking about in part was this convergence of the 50-day and the 9-day moving averages. The 50s at 28.01, the 9 days at 27.97. They were around 03.04 last night, so now they're just jammed up with the roundy. You can see they tried to break below. Look, the last 24 to 36 hours just keeps getting weirder and weirder. You got the oil thing. Now, you got Kim Jong-un. Is he dead? Is he alive? Is he half dead? Who do you believe? Who do you not believe? So, it's just, there's been a lot of things thrown at this tape. Oh, and we're in the middle of a global pandemic and everybody gets curled up in a ball in their house. But whatever. So there's a whole lot going on right now. It's boiling down on this tape to right around 2,800, 27.95 to 28.05. The highs from Friday at 85 are holding up so far. And the key to a lot of this off of 85 has been the resiliency of the hourly midband, or the hourly 20-day simple moving average is resistance. Here. So you had a 48 fail here, which was a nice afternoon trade for us. It failed here. It spent a little time up top. That was kind of false support, and that caught a lot of people leaning the wrong way, at least in my opinion. They were looking for the breakout, moved back towards 70 to 75. They didn't get it. Broke down, came back up, tested, and went. This is about where we were when I did the evening webcast last night. It was retesting this 32-33 area. It started to break down. Then you had the news out of North Korea. That didn't help. You got another lower high here, and it's currently putting in lower lows. We talked about the 2740 area last night. We've traded as low as 62.25. 2740s are, they're there. They're very achievable. You're talking about getting back to the Thursday low. The lows from last week are down in the 2711 area, he tried to say. So if we continue to press to the downside, that's something we have to take a look at. If the bears can continue to steadily put a few days together, then what's happening on that daily chart is going to look more and more like a lower high versus, the run up. And then we see what kind of, is it a higher low? Do we go back and test the lows over the next month or so? There's all kinds of opportunity there for the bulls to make a higher low. You're just in this very, very wide range. One of the things I was wondering about back in March was whether we were going to get into some very, very wide triangle on the daily chart. You can see, here, let's say it's to here. Who's to say? And I'm always the first one to tell you not to fight price. If you break this low from back on April the 2nd at 24.75, then you're pretty much setting yourself up for some more consolidation. If the bears were able to break this down, you would have a pretty epic down move in the tape, and something we haven't really seen on a sustainable basis since 08-09. You're talking about a down move over a period of months now. Haven't seen that in a bit. I'm not saying that's going to happen. The way I do trading plans, whether they're over the next 10 handles, 5 minutes, intermediate, long-term, and I talked about my short, intermediate, and long-term stuff last night, it's like branches on a tree. And I think it's the best way to handle trading plans. It's a set of either or propositions. So either we're going to hold 85 or we're not. If we do, then we have to start to look at some of these lower areas, starting with the Thursday lows. We get to the Thursday lows, either they're going to hold or they aren't. If they do, then you got a potential double bottom there. You got to think about getting long some higher lows and see where they can take it back to. If not, it breaks and it opens up that 2711 area I was talking about. That's how to handle it. The way to not handle is to say, okay, either we go this many handles up or this many handles down, and that's my target. That's so awful. I mean, that's just an awful way to handle things. It locks you in psychologically. It'll lock you into trades that become swing trades that become, month to 2 month long shit shows. You can't ideologically trade this market. It will go where it wants to go. You need to handle the 10 handles in front of you so you can handle the next 10. And if you do it that way, then you'll be focused on where price is. Okay? It doesn't have to be some grand plan about where you want price to be. That's the difference. Okay? So, short term today, 5-minute mid-band 2770. Our proprietary moving average is way up at 79.53. You got volume weighted average price way up at 27.92. So things are kind of extended to the downside. And it's certainly advantage bears right now, but the bears are going to have to keep up the pressure. They'll try to bounce it, but it's what do the bears do to counteract the bounce that's going to define the day. So we're down 1.62%. They have an opportunity. Bears have an opportunity here to really put a couple of days worth of price and distance between themselves and 28.85. Okay, so that's all for this webcast. There'll be more stuff out on social. We'll do some charts of the day. If you didn't see the charts of the day and the trades of the day yesterday, take a look around the website. Again, watch the webcast last night. We'll have this webcast out. The morning report, the briefing report is coming out. That's got daily pivots and support and resistance levels for the mini, for the NASDAQ, oil, gold, and the Russell. There's some charts in there. There's this webcast and all kinds of useful information, including my personal support and resistance table that stretches, above and below price, so you can see all the levels that I'm kind of looking at. It's a very valuable piece of information that I don't think anybody takes advantage of. So give it a few days and see if it helps you out. It's out there for free every morning. Come check us out in the room. Tons of new people. It's a great time to start. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Trade them well. I'll talk to you soon. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.